What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. We are back on some MX Simulator, and the track in today's video is a newly released one by Matthias Lidman, aka Lidsaw, on the MX Simulator forums, and it is the Miami Beach Race. Now, I'm not sure what kind of lap time we're looking at here, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, but I'm going to do a lap of the entire track, see how it goes, and you can see here from the flyover, it's very, very whooped out and rated out, so should be in for a good time, see if I can double my way around the track, and let's go and have some fun. Okie dokie, so let's go and have some fun on the beach, why not? So what's up, guys? Welcome back. We are playing a track by Matthias Lidman, and so in the past I've done I've done at least one track by him, which is it's actually my most viewed video on the channel, which is completing the best enduro track in MX Simulator. And oh god, sorry, I would get lost there. I was looking over at left. I thought the track went left, and it's on like 300 something thousand views. So thank you very very much, Matthias, for even giving me that sort of content to be reviewing. So we are on the lovely beach of Miami here, and very excited for it. In the little flyover ahead, you would have seen it's very very like whooped out, very rough, and it's probably, oh my god, that was a heavy impact. I'm probably going to treat it more, hopefully, like a supercross track and just double and triple my way around. I'm pretty sure in the past I've said that sand tracks are my least favourite in Sim and IRL, yet every time I play Sim recently, I feel like it is on a sand track. Now, I think there's two reasons for that. One is, like I said, I like my Supercross, and when you get a good flow going around in proper deep sand like this, and you can double and triple your way around the track, it's so satisfying. And then the other one is as well, I like trying to better myself and improve, and I know that sand is definitely one of my, oh my god, definitely one of my weak spots. Let's pop a UE real quick. I'm guessing you're meant to be able to double out here and downside that, no problem. Oh, boing, and then jump out there, boing. So there's probably going to be a fair few crashes in this video, which I do apologise for, but I'm going to try my very, very best to keep it on two wheels. And I'm going to just try and be smooth and consistent more than anything, rather than trying to go for absolute heaters. Now, I'd be quite interested to see, actually. So tracks like these, obviously I find them satisfying when I get maybe a double into a corner nice, but the really, really fast boys at this game that probably make this look incredibly easy. I'd love to watch just an onboard from that. Even a first-person video I think would be quite fun. I myself, as you know, much more of a third-person fan when it comes to this game. There is something about first-person that I've tried numerous times in the past, even with the added gimbal feature to try and smooth it out. I just don't like it. I get such a headache. It generally makes me feel ill after about 20 minutes. And there's been numerous points over my, let's call it my MX career in quotation marks. I feel like that sounds so cringy calling it a career, but my time playing this game, even when I was actually somewhat decent at it as well, I tried it, I can't get my head around it. Not a fan, and I think it's to do with, so obviously on like MX bikes and track they are first person, your bike rotates or leans side to side underneath you, but your head always kind of stays upright and looking towards the horizon, whereas in Sim it rotates with the bike, you know, and leans over with it. I find myself like turning my head IRL trying to look at it, and it's so disorientating for me. But that's the reason I'm in third person. If you prefer your first person riding, I do apologise. I'm sure there's many people out on the old YouTubes that you could watch that are better than me and playing first person as well. But we are third person crew on MX Simulator. Now, so far so good. I'm quite surprised actually. We've been managed to double my way around the track fairly smoothly and consistently so far. I have absolutely no idea what sort of lap times we're looking at here. If it's like a 6, 7, 8-ish minute lap, maybe I'll probably do a second lap. I feel a bit bad maybe just doing this as like a one and done. I don't think it will showcase the track off properly. If it's 10 minutes plus, then I'm more than content just doing the one lap. That's usually about a good length video that I like doing. I don't like getting them super long, and I don't want them to be super short. I mean, mostly for like viewer retention as well. I feel like YouTube definitely goes in stages where people go from preferring like short, easy to digest content, then really long content, and now I feel like we're back in the era now where people want something a little bit on the short side. Now that doesn't apply to anyone, like everyone. Don't get it twisted. There's some of you there that probably really like the longer style videos, but I feel like it's more of a generation thing, you know, since like TikTok and things like that came about, and YouTube trying to push their YouTube Shorts, and you got Instagram Reels. People just like that more easily digestible content. And I will say, actually, that my TikTok has been really popping off over the last couple of days. Like, I've had 2 days in a row where the video that I uploaded got over 300,000 views, which for someone like me it does put a smile on my face. Although absolute scumbags at TikTok, so you have to meet certain criteria to get monetized on there, and I have met all that now. And what I thought would happen is, oh, I'll apply for monetization, and then they'll stop kind of pushing my videos as hard, and maybe I'll get a couple thousand views rather than the 100,000 views that I was getting. But I didn't even make it to that point. I tried applying for monetization yesterday, and like you got to supply a picture of your driving license and stuff, just proof of identity to prove it's you. Done that, and it instantly said, sorry, we can't approve you for monetization right now due to a technical error. Try again in 24 hours. So I've come on again today, about 30 hours afterwards, not even just 24, and it still says wait 24 hours. So I don't know what's going on there. It's a little bit annoying because I thought I'd try and get monetized whilst the videos were doing well rather than in the gutter. But you know what? That is just social media, isn't it? It never goes how you want it to. I did have one of my old MX Simulator buddies. His name's Tanner Rogers. I'm sure a bunch of you on the MX Simulator, God, getting tongue twisted, side of things know who he is. He suggested that I start doing reels and stuff on Instagram, and I've been uploading exactly the same thing on the gram as I have on TikTok, and it just doesn't perform as well. And bearing in mind, I've only been doing it a week. It's not like I'm going to give up after a week. I'm just going to carry on because I may as well. You know, I've got the free time at the moment to be making those sorts of videos, and it's quite nice. It mixes it up for me. Making that shorter style of content is definitely refreshing, and it's quite simple for me, at least, as well. Is I'll pick a track that I enjoy, or I think it looks good, it looks nice on the eyes. Oh, what is this? That is interesting. That's a very, very deep bit, up and over that, and I'll just do a lap of it and talk about it afterwards. Someone compared it to, you know, how rally drivers, like the co-driver, whatever you call it, the navigator, they're just like left 2 into into bridge caution. It just sounds, it's so funny, and I can completely see where they're coming from. Shorts, YouTube Shorts, I want to discuss those quickly. So the 17th of October, which is yesterday at the point of you watching this, wherever your time zone is, would be probably the last short that I'm uploading. Now, I pre-recorded maybe 15 of them or so, just to get way ahead of time, and I had them all uploaded and scheduled, so the 17th was that last date. I'm not going to do them anymore. Oh god, hang on. I will explain why once I get up this bloody hill. I was thinking that maybe that's meant to be a double, but I don't think that's the case, and I'm just going to back her up a little bit so I can get some sort of a run up and over. There we go, lovely. I'm not going to upload them anymore because if we're just talking numbers, so recently YouTube said that they was changing the way that the shorts get monetized, and I think it was meant to be like more profitable for the creator. However, I had a TikTok that's, I think it was the lap of the KTM test track, which was at about 8,000 views. So, you know, I think that's a solid amount of views, you know, for a random motocross TikTok, and probably roughly about what my normal day-to-day videos get. And can you guess how much money that video made for 8,000 views, which I think is a good amount? 67p. 67 pennies, pence, whatever you want to call it. Sorry for being British, but yeah, 67p. So, in my opinion, not really worth it. Some people might go, well, that's 67p that you didn't have before, and it's like, I'm not down that bad. I'm not down that horrifically that I need another 67p in my life to survive. I'll be okay. So yeah, probably not going to do the shorts on YouTube anymore. I'll probably just stick to the TikTok side of things, which I've been told still is really like poor money for the amount of views that you get. Even like, apparently top creators are the only ones that make somewhat decent money on there, and it's more from ads and things like that you do get money. But I can't even do that yet because TikTok's saying no on the monetization side of things. So I'll see. I'll work it out at some point. But for now, I'm just doing the old YouTubes, enjoying the streaming as well. And I can't thank everyone enough, that all the people that stop by in the streams and say hello and show you support. I really do appreciate those. And I'm just, this last week and then probably the next week or so, I'm just in a point of my life where I'm just trying to get things together, you know. Obviously, I don't have my 9-to-5 day job right now, so I've got a little bit of free time for myself. I have been slacking in terms of just being strict on myself. I've been waking up at like 11 a.m. to midday and then staying up later. Whereas I need to discipline myself more into a strict schedule and still be productive as if it was a normal, like, 9 to 5 workday. I feel like that's the best way to be. Otherwise, I just never get around to doing anything. I am the master of procrastinating. I'll tell you that much. I'm probably one of the worst procrastinators you'll ever find yourself meeting. Today, for example, I woke up at midday, 12 o'clock, bang on midday. I laid in bed for maybe about an hour, just playing random AFK games on my phone. I then grabbed breakfast and played for about another half hour on my phone in bed before. But then something that I've done today, which I've been trying to do and work on, is I went outside, went for a walk. I was out for an hour and a half, and I got lost, but in a good way. I just started walking in a random direction, found some really nice walking trail that I never knew existed by me before, and it was quite nice. The weather was really nice. It's good to get some actual clean oxygen rather than whatever ecosystem I've created in my room after all these years, and it was nice. I really enjoyed it. So if I can sort out the morning and waking up time and then still go out and be productive after that, then that'd be great. But just been a little bit lazy at the moment, which I should be ashamed of. But at the same time, I'm treating it as like, well, you don't always get this time where you don't actually haven't got to do anything, so just be a bit lazy and enjoy yourself. But there's so many things I need to do. You know, when I say I need to clean, I don't just mean like just a general tidy up. I mean, them cleans that you or maybe your parents tell you to do, where you need to fully do everything, like pull all of the furniture away to hoover and get behind it all, like proper deep clean, like resort out all your cupboards and drawers. And that's something that I've been putting off for a very long time. So I need to do that, and my car needs a bit of TLC as well. I've noticed that just every weekend that it gets to, whilst I was doing my normal 9 to 5 job, I was like, oh, I'll clean the car at the weekend, it won't take that long. And then it gets to the weekend, like, oh, I kind of don't want to do anything because I want to just do nothing on my weekend and enjoy my time off work. But that time is now. I need to do it now and stop being a little procrastinating mess and sort myself out. But I'm good. I feel like I'm in a pretty good place in terms of mental, which I'm always happy to say that isn't always the case. I think so many people struggled over like the COVID lockdown period. I'm not sure what all the restrictions were like across the world, but I know specifically in the UK it was a little bit tough. There's like, to the extent of you couldn't even go to someone's funeral if someone had passed away. And fortunately for me, I never got hit really badly to that extent, but there were people out there that were really hard done by, which was really sad. But I think that being stuck inside for almost like 2 years straight did have a massive impact on me. Now, it started off really well. In the UK, we was allowed like an exercise break at lunch. It sounds so pathetic now thinking about it. It's like, oh, they allowed us to go outside and get some exercise. Thank you so much, UK government. I'm not getting into politics, sorry, I shouldn't do that. But yeah, I went out and I had a bike ride for like an hour every single day at lunch, and it made me feel really good about myself. And then I got to a point where I stopped, like workloads increased, I started working through lunch a bit more, and it was quite stressing, and it did have an impact on me. So now I feel good, I feel happy, I feel quite content with myself. I like I don't mind being in my own head, if that makes any sense. Some of you might think that I'm absolutely waffling, but I guarantee some of you out there that have also had issues with just general happiness and health in the past, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of like being quite content in your own head. It's a very nice feeling, and things are very good. Get up and over that, please. God damn it. And plans for the future. So what I'm thinking is, I've said it before, I'm keeping everything motocross related on this channel only. If I do a video on another game, it will be on the Lynn's Plays channel, which I have basically abandoned at this point. But if you are sub to it, then stay subscribed to it, because I might hit you with a surprise video now and then. And then in my head, I want to just start live streaming other games that I play on Twitch. Away from YouTube, so non-motocross games on Twitch. And I know the new Call of Duty is coming out, and Charlie's told me to buy that, and he really wants, well, I say he really wants, he asked if I should stream that on the old Twitch as well, which I very much could do. I think that'd be quite enjoyable, and you guys can see me absolutely suck ass at a shooter, because it's been a while. Obviously I play my CS and stuff, but actual like a a more arcadey shooter, let's call it. I mean, they're all video games, but like a Call of Duty type shooter. It's been a while. I imagine that I'll probably just get my my shit pushed in, get drop shotted all over the place, but it'll be a good time. It'll be nice, and it'll be nice playing with him again, because obviously he doesn't play motocross games all the time. He's got his other games that he plays, and it'll be nice to reach out, talk to some different people, do some videos with some different people as well, and it's exciting stuff. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I keep having the most stupid of crashes. Maybe I should just roll those and then jump off the end of them rather than trying to go up and downside them. But we're coming kind of close here to the end of lap number 2, and you saw nothing. And I just want to say that this is actually quite a fun track. Now, I think it's going to be one of them that you'll either love or hate. If you're someone who is pretty new to sim and you struggle to get around the track normally, probably not ideal for you. Oh, that was mint. Get up and over that. Yes, that was clean. If you were one of the... Please don't crash, please. If you are one of the guys that's actually very, very good, then I think you absolutely love this track. You know, it's once you are actually flowing around it, really, really nice. And I'm going to use the excuse, I love this excuse as well, that I'm crashing a lot because I'm trying to talk at the same time. It's distracting. I love that excuse so much. It kind of bails me out in a lot of situations. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now, if you go and play a game and you sit down and you record yourself and actively try and talk, I personally find it more difficult. I don't know how these big streamers or like pros at whatever games they play, let's say Valorant or CS for example, I don't know how they can sit and actively read and talk to chat whilst playing and popping off. It's very, very impressive to me. But I digress. We are coming to the finish line here, and I've got a very unrespectable lap time of just under 8 minutes with a hell of a lot of crashes on that last lap. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's nice playing a bit of sim again, and I'm always 100% down for tracks like these. And if anybody in the future, so I'm not sure if I mentioned at the start of this video, but this track was for an actual event. There was a qualifying track, and this is the race version, because obviously there was people qualified first and then they race on this. I didn't know the event was happening, so if anybody does see another event like this happening in the future with this sort of track, please do let me know, because I'm always down to do things like this. I absolutely love the races that are a bit different from the normal ones. Matthias, very good job. The track's really nice and fun. I can't speak in terms of realism and stuff, because I don't even know if there is a Miami Beach Race IRL, or if it's just something that you've created off the top of your head. But either way, it is enjoyable. I would definitely recommend it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you could drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and just leave a comment as well, whatever it is that you fancy saying, just to help with the engagement. You know, YouTube loves that sort of thing. Good or bad comments, it really doesn't matter. It all helps boost the videos. What would you call it? Just the likelihood of the video getting seen, you know, it'll push it out to more people, the more engagement it has. And I appreciate and love every single one of you. And whatever it is that you guys are up to for the rest of the day, I hope you have fun doing it. And I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain, even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want. I got salt to be with my